maybe he was working in tandem with that, with that the thief, the glowing guy. But it is, but really, it looks as though this was actually a financial theft. And
was he the guy who interviewed me?
Yes.
Okay.
And the reason he says that, he says, well, we have a breach at the director level. Bengt has gone missing.
Oh.
And he's telling Moore this. And Bengt has gone missing, and it looks as though he's actually stolen some company funds. So we're beginning to suspect a financial angle on all of this. And I'm going to want like a full report on your entire interaction with Kevin, because right now he's a suspect, in the midst of all of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But we need more. You need to gather Silverlansen. We need to locate Bengt, and we need to get to the bottom of what's going on here. Something this had an inside job element to it, which is why when all of you missed your intuition rolls regarding Bengt.
We had that scene where he took up his phone and
exactly. So anyway, and you're like, well, here's the point. What are you going to prioritize? You could salvage this project with a reason check so you don't lose inventing time on your canister. You do have that capacity to do it. It would be a reason check. It would take a while. Or you could go and finish out this invention with Kevin.
No, that.
Or you can go try to deal with this other thing. Not to mention dealing with the fire department and this poor injured person. Mur just got hammered with everything all at once. And you can't do it all at once. It won't fit into the same hour. So, where's my karmic record?
No, I will deal with my injured security guard and that situation first and foremost. Just immediate, make sure that this immediate thing is handled. Make sure that he gets everything he needs for he's injured. Once that is handled, everything is secured with the fire department, I will return communication to with regards to the bank situation.
Yeah.
For my own, I would also notify Kevin, hey, a bunch of shit came up. If you can't finish your part on your own, feel free to do so. Because we would have specified the Kevin's involvement.
Yeah, of course. You were take care of this. I'll go check my canister.
Yeah, it's situation in my other project. I would also tell Kevin that Bengt has gone missing. They suspect your involvement. I will make sure that you are clean, unless you have something to tell me. Wink, wink.
Okay. So I have a pretty good idea now of what you've done to prioritize and the next issue. On my little sheet anyway. Right. Okay. So we're into the next day and the new encounters.
All right.
That was the encounter that I forgot to include.
Yeah.
For you last time. We finally caught up with Mercer. And so
now
we're off phase for 2 sessions now.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's I made it by midnight.
Yep.
It was 11:59 when that canister went off.
Yeah.
Just to remember this session. Should be another one immediately.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
then
now,
the second.
yes. So what happens now is that you technically have a work day.
Yeah.
but you also know that these two were working on that device, and the hope was to actually implement the device at the data center. Correct? I mean, you wanted to get that set up as quickly as possible. And
we wanted to set up it before the gala.
yeah, so as quickly as possible, right? And technically, and that actually, since you were able to stay, that you'd be available to. I mean, it could be done today, Wednesday,
Okay.
right?
Great.
And so I'd like to clear. It says right here, bullet point, clarifying the group plan of action. That's you.
Yeah, exactly.
Shall we clarify the group plan of action now, please?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, delivering the device for securing the data center would be highly important, I would say. For for the group, for our main objective, if we are to help secure this area.
Makes sense. And I believe Nina will share, the information she gathered from the local energy company.
That's actually a very big deal.
Yeah, and she can just do that over the phone, I suppose, in the morning when going to work.
Which information was that again?
The energy spikes in
Linga,
as it happens.
Yes.
Which were suspicious.
Yeah,
it hasn't been investigated, but seems
it's like he used to live there.
Right.
Yeah,
were you working through anybody to do this?
No, I imagine she just broke into some records at the local energy company. There was no time to work through contacts.
And I can say, because you did get a good roll on that, as I recall, I can say that you might want to do one last check before the call, just to kind of keep it as up to date as possible.
Oh yeah, she could.
Well, guess what? At 6 a.m. this morning, there was not only just an energy spike, but a blackout centered on that house, and the whole block is down. And that was just now. Right.
Interesting. I'd inform. Of course, obviously informs them of this. Other people.
And so you now have a little bit of a question. Are you going to act upon that with the two of them? Or should we entail leaving work for the morning?
Yes.
And also there's the processing of the Norse situation, in case you wanted to follow up with any of that. Because I also think that it would have been necessary. I wanted to ask you, I think you ran off rather than talk to the police. I think you did that I think I asked you about that in the middle of after you turned him over.
Yeah, she would have more or less left immediately, I would imagine.
Even though you are well aware that the police authorities in Norrköping, in Östergötland, would very much appreciate an official statement from you when such incidents occur.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you tell us this was coming, or something like that. We told you not to handle this shit by yourself. And of course,
hence why she left.
Yeah, and not only that, but every time you do inform them, then they say, "Oh no, that situation's fine." You're like, "It is not fine."
Never fine.
Yeah, and then, but all this means is that in the fullness of time, Mur is going to have to submit kind of a report, on this matter.
Yeah.
And Martin Reed and Johanna Florin from Seppo you probably would have told them to meet you at the data center, which would make a lot of sense to them anyway. So they will be meeting you at the data center, as at least that was the plan when you talked to them before all of this got really crazy. And they wanted it bright and early, which in Sweden is 9 a.m. Thank you very much.
At least that's kind of late.
Yeah, I agree.
White collar bureaucrats.
Slacking at Zappo, I'm afraid. It's too bad.
Yeah. No, he would also make sure to given that he would go there to meet, he would have try and prepare information for the security chief Stenson
Right.
as well. Just to,
Right.
like, since he will be there for meetings anyway.
So that means there's sort of two issues waiting for you at the data center
Mhm.
in addition to putting up the device.
Mm-hmm.
So and then you get this information about that data spike,
Mm.
and it was worse than a data spike. It was a blowout,
Or blackout.
a blackout.
Yeah.
There was some kind of a major incident over in what should have been a very well regulated and functional.
And day 6 at 6 a.m. in the morning?
I'd say so. Well, the spike was, yes.
Yeah. And this is my issue with the explosion and all that was
Midnight.
midnight-ish. Yeah, he would, I think Merv would try and make it over there to just assess the situation at the place.
Okay. All the way over to Linda.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the morning.
Okay. Are you taking anyone?
If Kevin is still in or around the lab, I would ask if he...
Have you been there all night? Actually, you were able to sleep. Did you go
Yeah.
home to sleep is the question.
It depends. How much time was there left?
Well, given
How
all the
much?
complications,
Yeah.
the work on the device itself plus the double checking took several hours.
Yeah.
But the question is whether you just finished that, turned off the lights, and left, leaving Moore with all these problems, or whether you stayed and maybe took a nap or something.
Yeah, I think maybe I would just stay there. I mean,
Mhm.
I
Okay.
think that would make sense for me to stay there.
Okay.
Just sleep
So-
on the couch or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like he would have like it's not uncommon for like old companies to have had rest areas.
I
you know?
completely agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree. You probably have a staff showers with a couple of
Mm.
bathrooms
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
So the next step is that you
But
yeah.
Your visit to the data center.
It's at 9.
Well, you may want to get there earlier to
Yeah,
talk to
so
Stinson.
you're going.
Yeah.
We're going to Linda first.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh,
to
so
assess.
this is
It's kinda,
you're
yeah,
dashing all around, right? You kind of sadly think of your jet. You're sadly think of your plane. Oh,
And it's,
we could be there in 15 minutes. you know?
since it is that sort of early, I suppose then I could actually like call into work, like, oh well, I'm following up a lead or whatever.
Mhm.
Probably working from home, you know.
I would think actually that Nina almost certainly would have a health rating that would give her at work the capacity to say, I mean, so it's not a sick day. It's like part of your work privileges
Yes,
that you get to set certain times of your own
most likely, and
because you have acknowledged health problems.
she does,
Right,
yeah. But it's also like since she does work in sort of like the investigative story.
Yes.
But you know, if it's stuff she's investigating on a normal basis, it's probably not secret.
No,
Or it's
right.
like
You could do it
reasonably secret, but like you can do it from home.
right, or you
possible
can have
to
an
work from-
encrypted laptop or stuff
Yes,
like that.
probably that's how it works.
White collar enough to work from home.
Exactly.
Yes, it's
Well,
not,
in her case, it's a health issue, but yes.
But it would be. It depends on the relationship with the chief and the
I think
trade
the law's
union
on
or
your
whatever.
side. I think the
Yeah.
union's on your side. in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
regard.
But
Yeah.
I think this shouldn't be an issue for this sort of work. It should,
Mhm.
Again, since it's stuff
Exactly.
like a patrolling police,
Right,
in-
or a managerial detective. You're not
Yeah,
running operations
exactly,
and stuff
exactly.
like that.
She's too low level and
Yeah.
probably fine.
Yeah. So just saying so, right,
Mhm.
is good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
She might not even have to report it, but probably does because they
They
expect
appreciate
her.
it.
Yeah,
They appreciate it.
Sort of basic communication.
Yeah. Okay. So the two of you are headed over,
Mhm.
right? And I assume that it's a car, or
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think if Murray is driving, he has
the
like
van, right?
a
With the
white van with
Yeah.
his logo on the side.
sure.
Yeah.
And it's like has like those old school Chevy vans with like a ramp or something like it's like essentially like a wheelchair accessible looking thing.
Perfect.
Because
Yeah.
he's like
I just love the idea of Kevin kind of being sulky because you're like, I've got making a plane.
yes.
This could be so much cooler.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have your trip over. I do want to spend a little more time with Nina.
Mhm.
All right.
Because since you got that red information result
Mm.
when you were investigating that particular perpetrator,
Yes.
I think I'm going to draw in your friend Santiago,
Yeah.
who figured out what you were looking into
Mhm.
and gives you the update right away. And this is verbal, right?
Mhm.
It's not
Oh, yeah.
on the phone. It's not in a public place. He's you guys are able to
Yes.
talk this over
Hmm.
fairly privately.
And in this case, the perpetrator is the
Willie Knorr.
Willie Knorr. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first thing is that given the fact that his friend has, after being punched and hurt,
Mhm.
is going to be slightly less
Mhm.
protective
Yeah.
and be a little more honest about
Mm.
the various incidents and things. Now that he's thought about it,
Yeah.
now that he kind of changed his perspective on this, and so his dislike, the best friend and the wife's dislike of each other,
Mhm.
yeah, they're done. That's over.
Mm.
She got threatened in her house.
Yeah.
That's over the line. She was already pretty much done with it, but between all this testimony and stuff like that, the fact that he violated the parole, cut the device,
the
tracking
device,
device. Yeah, that means that there's no way out for him.
No.
I mean, he's going straight back to jail, and it's going to be a full trial.
Yeah.
And it's right. But what Santiago tells you
Mm.
is that we really need to track down. I mean, the detectives are tracking down. You don't have to, right?
No.
The detectives are tracking down all of the potential blackmail that he personally might have set up as
Yeah.
insurance, because we need to follow those.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So he's just giving you the update
Yeah.
on sort of some of the blowback on this, or
Yeah.
some of the further issues. His firm is no longer backing him. He
Yeah.
lost
Oh,
all
yeah.
of that.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
They're done. They're like, oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
So
He's
so,
a
but it's only
liability now.
only the really shady consequences that matter.
Mm.
They probably won't be able to affect the police, but what if he activates the various blackmail things?
Yeah.
No, and that's still criminal in a way.
Yeah, well, yeah,
So
that's
the
crimes to
police-
stop. Right?
Yeah, the police
Right.
would act.
And so Santiago just thought, you seem to have kind of a personal interest in this.
Oh, yeah.
Making
Yeah,
sure-
who wouldn't,
Yeah,
I'm
making
good-
sure you know, right?
Oh,
And so I think everybody at your and his level, like, were really pissed off about that whole situation,
Oh, yeah.
and we're really happy to, that good thing Silverlines kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear?
Yeah.
It's like, yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, oh,
Uh-huh. Oh, what a shock!
what a shame. Oh,
Right.
Did he get curb stomped?
Oh wait, as I said, you were staying home, right? He would have stopped by.
Yeah, probably.
That's, he
On his
stopped
way,
by
yeah.
with coffee and,
Oh, yeah.
and catches
when-
you up. Yeah,
yeah.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, close.
So let's see here. Corporate sports. Okay. Right. Mhm. So you have told Nina about the energy spike. Oh, you told them about the energy,
Yeah.
Yes.
and you can have told her
Oh, yeah.
about the meeting, right, and the information about the money.
Yes, yes. Would like, because that can, like, those info, like, regarding, like, because Nina or the Silverlands would be like, okay, you're tied in to help with this whole project.
Mm.
Like, okay, update on the project. This is what's going on, and essentially, like, yeah. Also, thanks for the info on the energy spike.
Mm.
Heading over there now to check it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So what are you going to do?
Join them. Actually.
Pardon?
Join them at the.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
Okay. So does that mean a tram goes out there, I think, or a bus?
She has
It's
a car.
bus. Oh, you have a car.
Bus.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still wondering what kind of car. Probably something. Dacia Duster or something.
look at the income. Look at the resources.
Yeah, oh, and that's it. That's
You'll
well
know.
within the margins.
Yeah.
You know, use Dacia Duster. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All right. Well, as you know, Linda has a number of very hill. It's a hillside place. There's that sort of resort festival area on the water. There are roads that kind of, this one goes this way and then the other one parallels it a little higher up, a little bit narrower, mountainish. They don't really go way high, but it's uneven.
Yeah.
Right. And some of the roads will go into an area that kind of opens up into a little neighborhood with the oval roads crisscrossing in the middle, and most of the houses are not very. They're a little overbuilt. They're a lot of them, a little too much money got thrown into them in a sort of fashionable period of house design. So they might be, some of them are McMansions, a little too big for the lot that they're on. And others are really nice, but they're like out of the magazine nice. And then the rarities are the few remaining Swedish farmhouses, right, with their garden plots, right, scattered. But it's kind of clear that it's a weird kind of mixture.
Yeah,
you might hit a new block, and you might hit like a new block that was built in the last 20 years, and all of those are new, right? So all the cars, the financial grade of car is at least one notch higher than the average Norrköping car. So that's
a lot more Audi, Mercedes, Teslas.
Newish ones. All of them.
I
Because you flip them, right? These people flip the
and also like, that's the car with the triangle on that's less than 10 years old.
Exactly.
How did that happen?
Yeah. So
I think there are a couple of really, really rich people living there.
I know, but it's the average. Those people are going to have like the set away in a wooded lot, like a little bit away from the rest, and they'll have what's more like a little estate with several buildings and some nice recreational areas and stuff like that.
Well,
there's not that many of those.
No, I know, but I don't know the town, but I know there are a couple like people who became really, really rich when it lives up in the mountain, like the hillsides and so on, which have a very, very like architecture design.
That's what I'm talking
very,
about.
Very elaborate houses.
Right.
And so,
and also, I think there may be a couple of little lakes back there somewhere, scattered around in the back, along those.
I know it's like a higher end part of town, but also like there is still a mixture of like really nice home to nice home. So like
there's a lot of basics too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of there's a certain amount of it is just sort of. I'm imagining, Fjärby, right? All those really basic family homes lining the streets. No, not Fjärby. Fjärby's more traditional. Sörby, over on the south of Finspångsvägen. Ask me how I know. When you have kids, you have to drive on all the side streets all the time. All the time. Okay, so here is the situation. It's going to be one of the houses that's older, because this is where this guy grew up. But it is on a block where most of the houses have been rebuilt or replaced. And his is at the end, and it was apparently not used much. It's looking pretty run down. Nobody has been really taking care of it very well, and it's not fallen apart, but it doesn't look as though if anybody buys it, if anybody buys it, they'll probably rip it down if they bought that property. So, but in the driveway is a van, which is just a little bit grayer and more metallic than your white van, but otherwise is almost exactly the same sort of van. And the as I say, there's been a blackout and it hasn't been restored. So there may even be like workers at the near end of the street, at the intersection, working on the box. And there's probably at least one family is packing suitcases into their car to leave, because apparently the word is this isn't getting fixed anytime soon. This was a
No, yeah, like if someone like dad and family would have just gone on and asked, "Hey, how's it going, guys? Like, what's going on there?" Like, yeah, shit's fucked.
Yeah. And so it in a number of the other houses. I mean, well, there's no lights or anything. That's all out. And it's 6 a.m. at this time. No, it's now. It's around 7 now, or 8 or something like that. So the sun is actually up enough to function at this time of year.
Yeah,
it's up. So, but unlike everywhere else, no, the houses are not lively with morning activity. So you've pulled into the street, you're driving along, and you'll see the van at that house with its, the driveway. There's paving in front of the house with a nice little yard that's now all yellow and unkempt. To the left, there's a black wrought iron painted fence that used to have maybe roses hanging over it, which are, junky looking now.
It's just like it's still like the spiny growth around.
And I'm really getting an image now. This is one of those properties that's marked off. These properties at the end. The others don't have. They might have like a fancy fence that doesn't really hide anything between them. But this one actually did have those big hedges that actually blocked off the general property, which means, and they're all overgrown.
Yeah.
Which means that your visibility into the house area and of the house itself is obscured.
But like you see, like, okay, there's a van there at least.
Yes.
Let's run the plates.
All right. So you'll stop and start checking the plates, right?
What Murr would have done as well, because the signage on the side of his van would be magnetic, so if we'd have removed it to be somewhat incognito.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right.
Because he's well known.
Yeah, there are times when you don't want the news teams descending upon whatever.
Yeah,
Murr
or
is
just the neighbors
trying to
like,
do.
oh look, it's Murr.
Yeah. So that means you're staying inside the van.
Yes, I would like to have tinted windows or something like that.
How about you?
Yeah, I think we went there together, so I guess I'm also.
I'm just asking whether you get out or not.
No, I think I'm gonna. I'm not really. I've heard about what's happened and what Nina has found out, but I'm not really in. Like a part of this. Like I'm just there, like seeing if I can help with something. But I don't think that I am really that I know everything.
Right. You do know that Nina has been tracking the person that you fought.
Yeah.
And that this is where Nina's pretty sure that he's been.
Yeah.
Right.